Hello students, I hope you have gone through the previous video of this playlist where I have explained you what is the relation between Cartesian coordinates and polar coordinate. Then I also derived one relation where we were finding out the angle between radius vector and tangent to a point of a curve at the point of contact. So this is what we learned in the last video, that if there is a curve like this and if there is a point P on it which is represented by r comma theta, then this phi is the angle between radius vector and tangent, and we are going to learn how to find out this angle. We derived in the last video this relation which I told you is very important. So this derivation we have already done. I told you to do the questions. You need the basic concept of log, trigonometry and allied angle. So I have also shared you a link where I have taught you what are the allied angles in detail. So now let me tell you quickly a revised version of that allied angle concept. See, when you divide a plane in a coordinates, we know that in the first coordinate, this is if 0, then this is pi by 2, that is 90, then this is 180 and this is 270. You can write it in terms of phi or degree, it's your choice. Now you have to keep in mind one very simple thing. Whenever you cross the vertical line, okay, whenever you cross the vertical line this way or this way, okay, then the trigonometric function changes its nature, means sine becomes cos and cos becomes sine, tan become cot and cot become tan. Correct? So whenever we are crossing, we are changing the nature. But whenever we are crossing this horizontal line, that is 180, no change is there. Okay, sine will remain sine, cos will remain cos, tan will remain tan, cot will remain cot. So this concept helped me to convert the sine to cos, tan to cot or cot to tan. But as I said, when you cross horizontal line 180, there is no change in the function. So why I required this? So for that, what is a concept? In the first coordinate, all trigonometric functions are positive. In the second one, sine is positive. Obviously, when sine is positive, cosec is positive. Then here tan is positive and here cos is positive. So whenever you go to another trigonometric function, then it becomes negative. Negative sign will come. But whenever you go to your own house, it will remain positive. Okay, and in the first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. Simple example. If I do sine 90 plus theta, okay, means you are sitting at 90 and plus theta means you are going to the second house. So which line you crossed? You crossed the pi by 2 vertical line. So 100% sure this sine will become cos. Correct? But now I am going to sine house only. This is sine only. So this will remain positive. So answer will be cos theta. Right? In case you get confused in exam, you can always apply the another concept where you apply the formula of sine A plus B. What is sine A plus B? Sine A cos B. Okay? Plus cos A sin B. Now what is cos 90? 0. So this term is gone. Sin 90 is what? 1. So what is left? Cos theta. Okay, but I will suggest you to understand this concept of allied angles and then you do the question. Same way when I do sin 90 minus theta. Now what is happening? I am sitting on this pi by 2 line and I am going back to first house. First house everything is positive. But I am crossing pi by 2 line. So sine will become positive. Correct? Now when I do tan of 90 plus theta, what is happening? I am crossing vertical line 90. So tan will become cot. And I am going to sine's house. I am going to someone else's house. So minus sine. So tan 90 plus theta is minus cot theta. Okay. Now if I do tan 90 minus theta. So what will happen? Because I am crossing 90, it will become cot for sure. But I am going to the first quadrant where all trigonometric functions are positive. So this will remain positive. Okay. Same way, if you do like this, sine 180 plus theta. So as I said, 180 means this horizontal line. So when I am crossing this, sign will remain sine. But I am going to someone else's house. So one minus sign will come. If I do sine 180 minus theta. So I am crossing horizontal line. So sine will remain sine. And I am going to whose house? My own house. So it will remain plus. So this is a simple concept of allied angle which I will be using in almost all the questions. Okay. Apart from this, I will be using these three half angle formulas. They are known as half angle because whatever is the angle here, here it becomes the half of it. Okay. Now what will be the working procedure? First step, take log on both the sides. Okay. Then differentiate with respect to theta. Use half angle formula and allied angle to get cot term. And then use this formula to extract the value of phi. Let us start with the simple question. Now first question is r is equal to a 1 minus cos theta and you have to find out phi. Phi means angle between the radius vector and the tangent. What is the first step I said? See here. Take log on both the sides. So I'll take log. Log r is equal to log a plus log of 1 minus cos theta. Correct? What I have done? This side log I have taken. This side there are two terms. So I told you in the previous video log of m into n is what? Log of m plus log of n. Okay. So log of a plus log of 1 minus cos theta. Now differentiate with respect to theta. So differentiate with respect to theta. Correct? So this side what will come? 1 by r dr by d theta is equal to, what is the differentiation of log a? A is a constant. So it will become 0. So 1 minus cos theta. So this is the advantage of taking log, ki constant will go. And second advantage is that you will get 1 by r thing which I need here. Okay. So now here 1 minus cos theta. So I am applying chain rule. So what is the differentiation of log? 1 minus cos theta. Then go inside the bracket. Differentiation of 1 is 0. Differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta. So minus sin theta means sin theta. Correct? Now, this side 1 by r dr by d theta is what? It is cot phi. So write cot phi is equal to, now this side somehow I need to reduce in cot term. So I will apply the half angle formula. What is the expression for sin theta? It is 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Yes or no? Half angle formula. What is 1 minus cos theta? 2 sin square theta by 2. See, these are the three formulas I have given you. Correct? So I applied this formula. Now what is there? Cot phi is equal to cos theta by 2 upon sin theta by 2, which is nothing but cot theta by 2. Right? So now cot phi is equal to cot theta by 2. So phi is equal to theta by 2. Answer. Over. Simple. So what I did? Step 1, take log. Step 2, differentiate with respect to theta. Step 3, 1 by r dr by d theta replaced by cot phi. And the other side, somehow you reduce it to cot term. And then you can compare the angle. That's it. Let's see one more question. Now this one. First step, take log. So log of 2a minus log of r is equal to log of 1 plus cos theta. What I did exactly here? See, I know that log of m by n is equal to log m minus log n. That is what I have applied. When I am taking log of this, so log of 2a minus log of r, okay, is equal to log of 1 plus cos theta. Please don't do the mistake of writing it log 1 plus log cos theta. That is wrong, okay. Now, differentiate with respect to theta. What is the differentiation of log 2a? 2a is a constant, so this will become 0. Minus, differentiation of log r is what? 1 by r. But r is a function of theta, so dr by d theta is equal to, apply chain rule, differentiation of log is 1 by, then differentiation of 1 is 0, differentiation of cos theta is minus sin theta. Correct? Both the side, minus is getting cancelled, this minus and this minus gone. This side cot phi is equal to 2 sine theta by 2 cos theta by 2 upon 2 cos square theta by 2. Right? And this is gone. So what you got? You got cot phi is equal to tan theta by 2. Now see, in the previous question I got cot phi is equal to cot theta by 2. So it was very easy for me to work. Now here it is tan. So I need a tool to convert this tan to cot. So now just think how and when and in which condition these trigonometric functions are changed. So tan get converted to cot when? When I talk about the allied angle, when I cross the pi by 2 line, right? So I will play like that. I want cot, right? So I will write this as cot of 90 minus theta by 2. Now see here, what is cot of 90 minus theta? When I explain you the allied angle, 90 means I am crossing this line. So cot should become 10. Right? 10 theta by 2. And secondly, when I am doing 90 minus, I am coming to the first quadrant. First quadrant means positive. So cot pi by 2 minus theta by 2 is 10 theta by 2. So I replace this 10 theta by 2 by cot pi by 2 minus theta by 2. Understood now why I told you allied angle plays an important role here? Whenever it will come in terms of tan, I'll convert it into cot by using the allied angle concept. Okay, now you can say phi is equal to pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So this is my answer. Simple. Right? So that is why I told you that half angle formula and allied angle concept both are very, very important and they will be utilized in each and every question. Okay? So this is my answer. Now go to the next question. Okay, this is little different question. Procedure is same, but yeah, little twist is there. Let us see. Step 1. Log r is equal to log of sine theta plus cos theta. What is a common mistake students do? They write like this. Log r is equal to log of sine theta plus log of cos theta, which is wrong. So never do this. Log of m plus n is not log m plus log n. Okay. Now next step, differentiate. So 1 by r dr by d theta is equal to differentiation of log is what? It will go in denominator. Differentiation of sine theta is cos theta. Differentiation of cos theta is minus sine theta. Correct? Now cot phi is equal to, now what I have to do, see there is a direct formula for this, but I will not suggest you to mug up so many formulas. What I will do here, I will differentiate, I will divide numerator and denominator by cos theta. Why? Because it will give me another simple formula which we use regularly. Now if I divide numerator by cos theta, so this cos theta upon cos theta will become 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta will become tan theta upon tan theta plus 1. Or if you are confused, I will write like this, cos theta upon cos theta minus sin theta upon sin theta upon sin theta upon cos theta plus cos theta upon cos theta. Correct? So now this is, now here again, if you remember the formula 1 minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan theta, go ahead. Okay, if you don't remember, see, like I don't remember and mug up so many formulas. I prefer to derive it. You can also do. In place of 1, can I write 10 pi by 4? 1045 is 1. So in place of 1, I have written 1045 minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan theta and 10 pi by 4. Why 10 pi by 4? Because tan theta can be written as tan theta into 1 and in place of 1, I can always write 10 pi by 4. Now why I did this? Because I know the formula tan a minus b is equal to tan a minus tan b upon 1 plus tan a tan b. Correct? So now I can write down cot phi is equal to tan of pi by 4 minus theta. Now again problem came. this side came in terms of 10. And what is the trick? The simple trick is, if you want to write it in terms of cot, always do pi by 2 minus theta. And don't forget to put bracket here, because here this represents a single angle. Okay. So cot phi is equal to cot pi by 2 minus pi by 4 plus theta. So cot phi is equal to cot of pi by 4 plus theta. So phi is equal to pi by 4 plus theta, which is my answer. Correct? So from this, you can remember one simple concept कि I did everything in detail. You can remember that cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta formula is 10 pi by 4 minus theta. You can also remember 1 minus 10 theta upon 1 plus 10 theta is 10 pi by 4 minus theta. No harm in using directly formula. Okay. So you can use the formula directly here also. You can use the formula directly here also. Since I don't remember that formula, these two formulas, and I was more comfortable in this formula, so I converted in this format. Okay. So I got the answer. Now let's come to the next question. This question is almost like the previous question. The only difference is they have changed the power. So now what is the first step? Take log. So m log r is equal to m log a plus log of cos m theta plus sin m theta. Okay, so here I have used this concept, log m to the power n is equal to n log m, along with my addition formula. That's why these powers came in front. Okay, now differentiate m by r, dr by d theta is equal to, this becomes 0, cos m theta plus sin m theta minus m sin m theta plus cos m theta. Right? So differentiated this. Now if I observe, m is on the both the side in the numerator, so I can cancel that m. So 1 by r dr by d theta is equal to minus sin m theta plus cos m theta upon sin m theta plus cos m theta. Again divide numerator and denominator by cos m theta. So cot phi this side by the formula is equal to, see, sin theta upon cos theta is minus 10 m theta plus 1 upon 10 m theta plus 1. So 1 minus 10 m theta upon 1 plus 10 m theta. And I can write cot phi is equal to tan of pi by 4 minus m theta. Direct formula. If you are not okay with the formula, in place of 1 you can put 10 pi by 4 as I did in the previous question, and you can derive, or directly you can write the formula also. Right. So now again I have 10. I have an issue with 10. I want cot only. So I can write cot pi by 2 minus pi by 4 minus m theta. Don't play with the bracket. Don't forget to put the bracket. Cot phi is equal to cot pi by 4 plus m theta. So what is my answer? Phi is equal to pi by 4 plus m theta. Simple. So this becomes my answer. Go to the next question. Okay. Now see. Find angle between radius factor and tangent, and also slope for the curve r cos square theta by 2 is equal to a at theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. Now what is the slope? First part is okay. We are doing in remaining 4 question. I did the same thing. We have find out phi, which is the angle between radius factor and tangent. Now what is the slope? If you remember in the previous video also, I taught you one simple concept. See this diagram. This angle is psi, and tan of this is the slope of any curve, okay, at a particular point, right? So now what I will be doing, I will be solving this. So first step is, so we have to find out phi. So let us begin with that. What is the first step? Take log on both the side. So log r is equal to 2 log cos theta by 2 is equal to log a. sorry, this will be plus because they are in multiplication, right? So I have applied log m plus m into n formula also and log m to the power n also. That's why this 2 came in front here. Okay, now differentiate. 1 by r dr by d theta is equal to 2 is a constant. Why I am writing is equal to again and again, I don't know. Wait a bit. Okay. Plus 2. What is the differentiation of log? 1 upon cos theta by 2. Now what is the differentiation of cos? Minus sine theta by 2. And what is the differentiation of theta by 2? 1 by 2. So into 1 by 2. So chain rule I am applying. So don't forget, cover each and every term is equal to 0. Right? Now what is this 1 by r dr by d theta? It is cot phi. Okay. Minus tan theta by 2 is equal to 0 because 2 and 2 got cancelled. Sine by cos is tan. So cot phi is equal to tan theta by 2. Right? Again the same problem. Cot and tan I can't compare. So convert this to cot. So it is cot pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So my phi value is equal to pi by 2 minus theta by 2. So the first part of the question is done. Now the second part is I need to find out psi. Now what is psi? Psi is theta plus phi. If you remember, I told you that when you make this diagram, so when you make like this, there is a triangle and this psi is the exterior angle which is equal to sum of these two angles. So this angle is phi and this angle is theta. So psi is equal to theta plus phi by that property कि sum of the interior angle is equal to exterior angle for triangles. Okay. So what is the value of psi? Theta plus pi by 2 minus theta by 2. Theta is theta and phi is this value. So this is pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Right. Now go back to the question. What is the question? You have to find this at theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. So you have to put theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. So psi is equal to pi by 2 plus 2 pi by 3 into 2. So this is pi by 2 plus pi by 3. So this is 3 2s are 6. Okay. So 3 pi and 2 pi, that is 5 pi. Okay. So you got psi is equal to 5 pi by 6. So what is the slope? Slope is equal to tan of 5 pi by 6. Okay. Now you have calculator. So you can either convert your calculator into radians and solve 5 pi by 6. Remember, if you are using pi in your calculator, your system has to be in radian. If you don't want to convert the system into radian, what is the value of 5 pi by 6 in degrees? 5 into 180 by 6. Okay, which is tan of 150 degree. So now you have calculator, calculate tan of 150 degree. If you don't want, you can always write tan 90 plus 60. Now tan 90 plus 60 is what? Cot of 60 with negative sign, right? Because you will go to the other quadrant. So this will become minus 1 by root 3. Correct? But I will suggest you where you have the numbers, now you have the calculator, use it. Okay? And if you have problem in using the calculator, see the videos I have uploaded to use the latest version of calculator. If there is anything you are not getting, let me know. I can prepare another video and put it for you. Okay? Now go to the next question. Find the angle between radius factor and tangent and also the slope. Almost same type of question. Let us do quickly. Log r is equal to log a plus log of 1 plus cos theta. Okay. So 1 by r dr by d theta is equal to 1 plus cos theta minus sin theta. So cot phi is equal to minus 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 upon 2 cos square theta by 2. So cot phi is equal to minus, this will become sin by cos, that is tan theta by 2. Correct? Now see, first in remaining all the question we have done, first time negative sign is coming. So now I will tell you the importance. First of all, tan is there. You want to convert tan to cot. Okay, fine. So I will write cot. Okay. So now, since you have converted tan to cot, so pi by 2 will come. Now I have two options, pi by 2 minus theta, pi by 2 plus theta. If I do pi by 2 minus theta, I will go to first quadrant where everything is positive. But I need to absorb this negative sign. So I'll prefer to do this thing. Okay, so what will happen if you solve this thing? So cot pi by 2 plus theta means tan theta. But since I am going to the second quadrant, which is a house of sine, one minus sign will come. That's why this minus will get absorbed. So these two terms become equal, right? So that is what I have done. So now what is the value of phi? Phi is equal to pi by 2 plus theta. Okay, and now what is psi? Psi is theta plus phi. So theta plus pi by 2 plus theta, that is equal to pi by 2 plus 2 theta, right? At which point what is the value of theta? Pi by 3. So let me put, this is pi by 2 plus 2 pi by 3. So LCM is 6. Okay, 3, 4, 5. So this is 4 and 3. 4, 5, 6, 7 pi by 6. Correct? So I got 7 pi by 6. So what will be the slope? Slope will be tan of 7 pi by 6, and using your calculator you can get the answer. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Find the angle between radius vector and tangent and the slope at this particular point. Almost same thing, right? So let us do quickly. Log of 2a minus log of r is equal to log of 1 minus cos theta. So 0 minus 1 by r dr by d theta upon 1 minus cos theta and sin theta, right? So minus cot phi is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 upon 2 sin square theta by 2. Whenever minus means sin, whenever plus means cos. So cot phi is equal to minus I am taking on the other side, it became cot theta by 2. Now cot is there, but because of minus sign I have an issue. So who can retain the cot nature as cot? 180, right? Pi. So I'll write cot pi, but I need minus sign. So minus theta by 2, because I should go to the house of sine, not to the house of tan. So phi is equal to pi minus theta by 2. Correct? So now this is the phi. Now psi is theta plus phi. So theta plus pi minus theta by 2. So this will become pi plus theta by 2. Now what is the value of this thing? Theta, pi plus, look at the question, 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi by 3 into 2. Correct? So this will become pi plus pi by 3. So 3 LCM if you take, this will become 3 pi plus 1, that is 4 pi by 3. Okay, so what I got? 4 pi by 3. Now if you want to convert your calci in radian, you can do otherwise. 4 into 180 by 3 if you do. So how much is 4 into 180? So 4 into 180 divided by 3. So that is 240. Right? So this is 240. So now you have slope as tan of 240. So slope is equal to tan of 240. And if you use your calculator, tan of 240 is root 3. Correct? See, one more thing you can do here. The way I have written this thing by using allied angle like pi minus theta by 2, we also know that cot of minus theta is equal to minus cot theta. So you can always write this as cot of minus theta by 2. So phi will become minus theta by 2. That will also give you the correct answer. Okay. So now we got the answer, that the slope is equal to root 3. Now look at this question. See, when I am doing this question, I did one small mistake. None of you have. I don't know how many of you recognize that mistake. But see here, I wrote cot pi by 2 plus theta. Correct. But here theta value is theta by 2. So I should write theta by 2, na? I forgot to write this 2. Okay, now when I scrolled up to see the question, that time my eyes went on this and I realized कि upon 2 I forgot to write. So this where it will change, phi value is changed now. Right? So phi value is now pi by 2 plus theta by 2. So here theta by 2. Correct? So this will come. So this is 2 and 2 plus 1 3. So 3 theta by 2 plus pi by 2. Correct? And at what point I am asking? What is the theta given in the question? Pi by 3. So substitute that pi by 3. So psi is equal to 3 by 2 into pi by 3 plus pi by 2. Correct? Sorry, this bracket is here. 1 second. Okay. So this will be psi is equal to 3 cancel pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Right? So this becomes pi. So what is the slope? 10 of pi. Slope basically is 10 of psi, but here psi is pi. So what is the value of 10 pi? 180. 10 180 is how much? So 10 of 180 is equal to 0. So it is 0. Answer. Correct? So when I am saying slope is 0 means what? I have a horizontal line. Okay, I have a horizontal line like x-axis or initial line when I talk about the polar coordinate. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, this we have done. Now come to this question. Okay, show that the tangents to the cardioid r is equal to a1 plus cos theta at these 2 points are respectively parallel and perpendicular to the initial line. See, you don't remember need to remember, but cardioid looks like this. Okay, one side when plus and when negative, thus only direction changes. It looks like a heart, you all know that is cardioid, right? So now what they are saying, कि if I draw the tangents to this cardioid, okay, at the points theta is equal to pi by 3 and 2 pi by 3, the tangents are respectively parallel and perpendicular to the initial line. So initial line is like this. Now when I am saying parallel means like this, so slope is 0. Perpendicular means slope is pi by 2 or 270. Same way this will be 0 or 180. So basically you have to find out slope. What is slope? You have to find out psi. Correct? So same as the previous questions where I was finding out psi in every question. So that is what I will be doing. Okay. So now let us start with this. So this question just now we did, if you remember. So I'll take the value from there only. Now what I did, I think, not this one, but I feel I have done this question. Okay, r is equal to a1 plus cos theta. So when I did, I reached to, okay, this value I'll take. Phi is equal to pi by 2 plus theta by 2. So see, there is a lot of repetition. When you do angle between two curves, all these curves only will come. When you do pedal equation, all these curves only will come. Right? So here I have phi is equal to pi by 2 plus theta by 2. Correct? But in exam you have to do completely. Fine? Now, I need to discuss two cases. Before those two cases, I need to find out psi. Psi is what? Psi is theta plus phi. So theta plus pi by 2 plus theta by 2. So 3 theta by 2 plus pi by 2. Now I have two cases. What are the two cases here I have to consider? First case, when theta is equal to pi by 3 and theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. Now when theta is equal to pi by 3, what is the value of psi? Psi is pi by 2 plus 3 theta by 2. So psi is equal to pi by 2 plus 3 by 2 and pi by 3. Right? So this will become, actually this becomes the previous question, last to last question where I did the mistake. Okay. So this becomes pi. Pi means what? If the angle is pi, see when I started the module, when I drawn the diagram, what was the diagram? The diagram psi was here. Now if the psi is 180, means the line is like this, na, making angle 0. Correct? So I am done here. Now let us do here. So now psi is equal to 3 theta by 2 plus pi by 2. So psi is equal to 3 by 2. What is theta now? 2 pi by 3 plus pi by 2. Right? So psi is equal to pi plus pi by 2, which is equal to 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 means 270 degree. 270 degree means this. So angle is this. So in this case I can say parallel. In this case I can say perpendicular. That is what they have asked in the question. Ki they are respectively parallel and perpendicular. So I am done with the question. Okay. So now this is all about the question where I am asking you directly find phi or find slope. So in my next video, I will be teaching you the questions where I will be asking you find angle between two curves. Okay, or show that the curves are orthogonal. If we have to cover more questions, I'll separate them in two videos. Otherwise, I'll keep them in one single video. Okay, so I hope you understood all the concepts. Please practice all the questions and have a habit. When I explain you the concept, after that when I am starting a question, when I read the question, pause the video, try it yourself and then play and check whether you are correct or not. So I hope you liked it. So like it, share it, subscribe it so that you will get the notification whenever I'll upload the next video and you can cover the whole module along with me. Thank you.